All right, so in this video, we are gonna talk about the role of the third shot drop in mixed doubles and some strategy that we wanna employ when we're out here playing mixed doubles. So I love hitting a third shot drop, okay? It's probably my favorite shot in the game. And I think it's very important. And I think it's even more important in mixed doubles. And here's the thing, ladies, we need to develop a good third shot drop, okay? Even more so than the men. I'm just gonna put that out there. Why? Because a lot of times, especially at the lower levels, they're hitting that return to you, okay? So if we're gonna see most of the returns, we need to have a good third shot. That's just the bottom line. At the same time, if we have a really good third shot drop, that allows our male partners to be a little more free. Okay, what I mean by that is if they trust you to hit a good third shot drop, they're able to actually approach and put pressure on the opponents, potentially even poaching that ball. So there's a lot to be said for us women to go practice our third shot drops. Now, obviously, we want our guys to also be able to hit a good third shot drop. Don't get ahead of yourself, right? We all want to be able to hit a good third shot drop. But my ideal mixed double situation or scenario would be where I'm actually going to take most of the thirds because I want my male partner to be able to go up and approach. On the other side, you guys might want to start avoiding me, right? I get it. But you need to trust, right? Okay. The male partner needs to trust their female partner that they can execute, but they're also only going to really trust you if you show you can execute your shot.
And again, we've hit on it numerous times and we will continue to hit on it. It is trust in your female partner.
Yeah.
You need to have that trust. You need to have that confidence that they're going to hit a good drop and put you in a good position. And it's not your job as the male partner to come over, she misses one, and tell her, okay, get out of the way, I got the next one. That's not the strategy. Let her hit another one. Let her hit her way out of it. Right? Hitters are going to hit. And Susannah, one of the best in there, who will hit a good third shot drop, I'm going to have all the confidence in the world in her that she'll find it if she misses one or two. So again, don't not trust your partner. Let them hit their way out of it. Stay confident in your partner. Trust them and pick them up.
All right, let's go ahead and demonstrate this. If I'm on the right side of the court here, my favorite place to hit a drop in mixed doubles is going to be cross court in front of my partner. Dominic, if you're going up off my third shot, how far up are you going to go?
I'm going to be about a third of the way up in front of you. Right?
To start.
We talk about the kitchen the service boxes divided into thirds. You have this back third, middle third, and upper third. If Susannah's hitting a drop from, say, the baseline, or maybe even one step inside the baseline, I can be in that middle third. So I'm 1/3 ahead of her. Where I don't want to be is 2/3 ahead of her. Because if she does make a mistake and pop a ball up, I have a target on my chest, I'm going to get hurt. But if I'm 1/3 ahead of her in the middle here, I'm going to watch her hit her third shot and I'm going to read it. If it's good, I'll continue to push up and go. If it's high, I'll stay and I'll play defense through transition area and work from there.
All right. Got it.
Nice.
That was a great point, you guys.
That's it. Good point.
So I actually like that shot. I mean, I like that play because by Dominic pressuring you, you know your only open spot is over here, right? So that's where you're going to try to go. Just don't hit it that hard, right? You're going to burn me way more if you get to this corner, right? It's pretty far for him to get. And if I haven't moved up very well, it's also going to be pretty hard for me to get.
There it was, right away.
I got it, but I was off the court at that stage, right?
Yeah.
Mine.
Good.
Yeah, so that's a great example there of that ball that's coming middle and it's coming towards my backhand. Very likely you could come over and take that. We need to communicate on it. But if you trust my drop, if I feel like I have it, I would much rather I take it so that Dominic can continue to put pressure. Now, if I struggle with my backhand drop, go ahead and take it,
Yeah.
right? We want to have a good, successful shot. But if I can develop this shot here as the female player and I can take more of that middle, it actually allows, again, that male partner to get a little bigger.
Yeah.
Nice.
I almost overran it.
All right, now I want to show one change to the cross-court drop rule, and that would be if I see that male player scooting over way too much, okay? So when we talk about strategy, if I hit most of my drops to Becky, what's Dalton gonna start doing? He's gonna start creeping, right? So if I see him start to creep, I wanna, again, drop behind him, it's to his backhand, and just keep him honest, right? We talk about keeping the male player honest, and that's what I'd be doing if I start to see him coming over too far. You've left a hole for me. I've got to be able to see that and execute the shot.
Okay.
I mean, do we get a better example than that?
Right on cue. Right on cue.
And so what we saw happen with that drop was it did allow Dominic to still get involved because you ended up having to go cross court right back to the middle, right? So we don't want to avoid the male opponent, right? Most of the time we're going to be going cross court to the female. The only real reason is because I would like my partner to get big and pressure, right? It's all about a lot of pressure in mixed doubles. But I don't want to avoid the male completely because we can get a lot of good pop-ups from there, and we can also get you involved dropping cross court or dropping down the line.
Well, right, because we're always talking about the game is evolving, right? Talking about that, evolve your game. Like, subscribe, Selkirk TV for all of our drills. But talking about that evolution of the game of avoiding the male all times. That's not the case. Susannah makes a great point right there at the end of seeing a male get too big in the middle, going behind, having that confidence to get that ball down at their feet. Don't think that the male is unhittable in mixed doubles because a lot of times that is the spot you want to go.